In this book, the core question is, what can corporate executives learn from extreme entrepreneurs about value creation?
Simply put, it's really hard to create $1 billion of value. We wanted to study the people who were at that end of the spectrum, if you will, to see what we could learn from them, and we learned a lot. As we did our research and we studied the self-made billionaires, we identified 5 broad areas that we've called habits of mind that we think cut across the vast majority of this population of self-made billionaires.
So we see them being imaginative and empathetic, understanding where trends are going, but also having the imagination to put yourself in the shoes of that customer and what their needs are going to be in that future state. We see them being inventive, but being able to execute, doing things in a new way, faster, better, cheaper, different than's ever been done before.
It's the ability to look at the risk of missing out on an opportunity versus the risk of what could in fact go wrong. And when they looked at time, is having a sense of urgency to continually move things along to make sure their product or service is continually being developed while having the patience for the market to catch up to where they are and being able to pounce on that opportunity when that opportunity presents itself.
The critical insight that we came to is that self-made billionaires are what we call producers, and they work with performers. And the distinction between a producer and a performer is pretty straightforward. A producer is a person who brings new and existing capabilities together to create new value in a new way. And a performer complements that individual.
Producers can't do it alone, performers can't do it alone. They truly need one another, and we saw that time and time again, how they work well together.
As we look at our clients at PwC and the markets they compete in, you have all kinds of new competitors. You have changing geographies you have to deal with. Things are incredibly fluid, and they're changing at an increasingly fast rate. In order to deal with that, you need people who know how to design not just the strategy, but implementation, to get it out in the marketplace, to create new value, to configure these things in new ways. And that's really what the producer mindset is all about.
We've studied extreme producers. There are not millions of people like this out there, but there are millions of people who may be able to move up the continuum, if you will, toward that producer end of the spectrum. And there's many companies that need to look at that in a very, very different way.
The key message that we'd really like people to take away from this book has 2 parts. One, that the opportunities that are available to them are right in the marketplace if they look at it with the right habits of mind. And second, and perhaps most importantly, the talent to attack and unlock that value is resonant in their organization and can be energized to deliver that value.